Just finished making the new ilog for Philip Jeck, a musician based in Liverpool. Here it is. It's finished in laburnum, and I don't know if you're familiar with the ilog rustle, the original one. That looked a bit more like this. This is one version of it. It has a record there and playback, but this one only has a mic input, and Philip suggested he would prefer a line input because he tends to work live and it makes a bit more sense just to have a nice line input. So yeah, here it is. The other difference is it has these new wooden buttons which we're quite excited about. They're really kind of nice to touch, and they actually seem to be a little bit more reliable than some of the other ones we've used. So that could be a new feature in the next generation of ilogs. Now let me just show you how it works. So it's got this these two mini jack outputs, and I've got some cables here to connect it to my mixer. So basically they're not labelled, you just have to kind of work out where they go. So the output is actually above this volume control here, so I just plug that in and I'll plug it into my mixer channel there. Okay, and of course to use it we need to record a line input, so I'm just going to plug that in there, and I'm going to come out of the auxiliary send there. Now let's try and surprise Philip by playing him one of his own tracks and sending it to him in the post with that on it. So here we go. So yeah, I'm just going to play some audio through my mixer here, which should be coming through this channel, yeah. Now the other thing we need is power supply. We kind of stick to this fairly, I don't know, clunky version of just having an external power supply, because those of you with MP3 players and stuff will know that batteries are always the first thing to go wrong, so we decided to keep them out of the logs because it gives you more possibilities for changing them, using a power adapter, whatever you like really. So that's it for now, and now we should be able to take a recording really easily by pressing, if I can remember, the left hand button. So now I'm taking a recording, and I'll play it back with this one. Now this is a volume control, so now you can hear the rustle on top of the original Philip Jeck. I'll just take another recording and keep quiet while I do it. So yeah, I'll stop Philip Jeck's music now, and you can take a recording of about 20 seconds, something like that, and playbacks here, and volume. So I'll bring in the sample. Now the really nice feature about the rustle, you can record live obviously, but you can slow down the sound with this knob here. Now the sample's just ended. What's really nice is it really kind of breaks up. Sometimes you can even go really deep down into the memory of the chip, and you can pull out a sample that you recorded ages ago, which is really nice. But I think I've just been recording Philip Jeck for so long, I don't think there'll be anything else on there. Now, the other feature that I've put in there is if we try something more beat orientated. No, I don't know why, just a shorter sample in fact. I'll just quickly take a really short sample here. Yep, that should be it. Just stop the play. So you can hear I've got a really short sampler. Now, what we've made specially for Phil is a kind of external input kind of thing there. So what you can do now is you can control this from a switch, and we had in mind, we used to play with turntables a bit and used to experiment with magnets and reed switches, and we imagined that that might be quite a nice feature, so we've kind of added it into this particular rustle. So what you can actually do is you can have a loop sampler by just having something spinning. You can imagine. So yeah, that just works like that, and I haven't got an extra fan free, but for sure you can just do it and then be messing with the sound while you're doing it. I think that's about it. It's a fairly simple instrument, and that's all the features there are to it. Thank you for having a look.